Alex, I had a premonition.
Was it a normal premonition?
I had a premonition that we're going to have fun tonight with Deadly Premonition.
Oh, okay. I hope that premonition comes true.
I hope so, too.
Me too.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's part 4 of Deadly Premonition. I want to get right into this.
Okay.
We're speeding right through this game. We're after the raincoat killer. Turns out this is not a cold case. This guy is still killing. And in fact, he killed on our watch. So now we have even more incentive to get this guy.
Danny, we fucked up.
Well, we had to go through a freak out hell world, and then at the end, a lady was being killed. We have a process to doing these things. We have to go through the hell world before we can try to save the lady. And if we don't end up saving her, oops, there's always next week.
Okay. Real quick, I want to thank Uzi for the holy fuck 70 months.
What?
I can't even count that high.
Me either.
I have like... Yeah, no, 50 is usually what I top out at. That's pretty... Thank you.
Yeah, 50 is the biggest number as far as I know. But thank you for the imaginary number. I appreciate it. All right, let's do it. Let's watch the recap as we close out the end of episode 2, part 2.
Thank you, Cat, for gifting a sub to Akadar. Welcome to the sub club and enjoy this recap.
Thomas,
Thank
did
you.
You see Nick here?
No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
No! It couldn't be! Nick? Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
Yeah, he got you a little good, wouldn't you say?
Oh, he got one over
Just
on
a
us.
little.
He played a real prank on us, FBI agents.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have known that the killer was going to kill again? Oh yeah, we saved outside the milk barn here. What happened? Why do I have half my health? Was he just standing outside the grocery store the entire week that we weren't streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, York. Well, for a change of pace, let's go in the police van.
Oh, okay.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children?
Look in the
me?
city of lost children.
Put up posters together and film. That's the most effective way.
Is it?
It works for pets as well as children. Always gets results.
Okay.
Does it?
Offering a reward gets faster results. Our bureau's favorite old trick.
Wow, we're learning the ins and outs of the FBI now. That's how they do it. That's how they rescue kidnapped people. They put up posters. I noticed that it's lunchtime. We gotta head to the police station to get some lunch.
Biscuits, biscuits.
Oh man, there's people out on the move.
Don't hit them.
Oh man, Harry and Michael are there. We should tail them.
Okay.
Well, it looks like George Woodman's heading back to the police station to get ourselves some lunch, so let's follow him. Seems like a good idea to me, being my policeman's van with the license plate that says Vid Games.
God, okay. You know there've got to be sheriff gamers out there.
Mm-hmm. SheriffGamers.com, the dating site.
Jesus.
This goes slower than the regular police car. I think I fucked up. This goes 45. I
Well-
really can't drive 45.
Welcome, Ultra Pancake, Seraphis Kane, everyone in chat.
Into a-
We're talking about kidnapping children. Well, we were.
Well, how to get them back?
Turn a criminal into a serial killer.
You put up posters.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hedonistic? Ritualistic? Copycat crime? Sex-related? Cannibalistic?
Mm-hmm.
From the Bureau's statistics.
There's Harry and Michael.
These interesting ideas don't always really
Wait, are we going the
serve
wrong
a
way?
motive.
Are you?
Words. Phrases that the media uses to scare citizens.
I might have been going the wrong way.
The spotlight falls on a mere 1% of all cases. Only the weird ones.
You understand all this, right, Zach?
Of course.
No matter
Yeah, of
how
course.
bizarre a crime may appear to be, at the root, there is always rage, personal interest.
Right, Zach?
Most people simply don't kill.
I keep looking at the mini-map and people keep driving into me.
Kind of common sense.
Good thing I don't drive in real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe we're lucky.
I'd be looking at my phone, be like, you fucker, you turned in front of me.
We,
You're just gonna be.
in those
You're
cases,
gonna be like that post where you're just staring at a picture of you're staring at a picture of your VTuber as you crash into people.
It looks like our hunger meter just bottomed out.
time.
So, good time to get some lunch. We can get that shit topped up for free. That's the best scam in the world.
Free food?
Eating at the police department. They always got to serve you for free. It's the rules.
It's part of the
Is there
Miranda
something here
rights.
that you wanna
Why
check
else
on?
would we pay our
According to
taxes?
Lily, the twins should be with Kaysen.
Why do you think the cops
we
get
should
so
find
much
out
in the
more.
budget?
She
It's
told
the
us that.
buffet, and you just gotta take advantage of it.
Cop buffet. It'll fill you up. Fill you up just as good as real food.
$1 million for one of those chocolate fountains in the headquarters. Wow, he hates the chairs.
May I talk to Thomas? Okay. Is this a bad time?
Are you okay, Thomas?
Oh yeah, he kind of witnessed a really brutal murder just about 5 minutes ago.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
and he
cannon.
puked a whole bunch.
Yeah, and he puked in a toilet. Well, to get your mind off the horribleness, why don't you make us a nice lunch? Oh, glum feelings here in the old Greenvale PD. Oh, Thomas, I'm sorry.
Burger looks good. He made a good looking. Is that a steak?
You know, this doesn't taste good today.
That's not true. Guys, Thomas made us a fine lunch as always.
York, it's metaphorical.
And you're
I
right.
love that suit that I'm
We
wearing.
shouldn't be moping around, even more so in times like these.
I agree with Agent Morgan. Being so stressed out about our progress will only lead to mistakes. We should enjoy lunch. That's the very least we should do. As they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Yep.
The fuck
Sheriff?
does that have to do with this?
George, you probably mean laugh and grow fat.
What?
I've never heard that one. Is that what one of the bosses in Metal Gear Solid 2 said?
I really need to shave because I'm starting to look like York right now.
We're all smiling again. Let's get back to work.
Good old George. Can always count on him for a pick-me-up. And look at that. A full health meter. Food meter. Food health.
I mean, food is health. If you don't eat food, your health does go down.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
true
like
life. You gotta let the cat out.
Oh, I sure do. All right, Tess, let's go. Tess was very nice and woke me up at 4 a.m. at the other day.
Yeah, very considerate. In her defense, she wanted food, which she always wants.
She was clever and woke me up at 4 a.m. 4 times!
Wow.
Yeah. Today she only woke me up like a few minutes before my alarm, so
I'm taking the real cop car back.
it's
The
faster.
van van just feels much slower, even though it's just 5 miles per hour slower.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children?
Again with the lost children!
Put up posters.
We might have a faster way of getting there,
Later.
since I do have the radio.
I was gonna say, yeah, fast travel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're headed to the old GV Community Center. Really?
Okay. Kind of want to...
Oh yeah, we're meeting Kaysen and the twins and everybody.
The dog's there.
And the
It's got
dog's
his-
there.
See the dog emblem. Wow, dog emblem on the map.
He's got his own emblem. That's so cool. Now, we did visit the center before, so this should be on our map. Yeah. Time saving. He gets there fast. I'm so excited to get back to this. I've been thinking about this game again.
Thinking about it.
The entire time I'm playing Monster Hunter, I'm like, I wish this was Deadly Premonition.
You wish York had a hammer to bonk the raincoat killer
The
with.
only thing that would make this game better is if it had the hammer from Monster Hunter. I'm just saying. Tell me I'm wrong.
I won't. I was watching you, was it a Narcacuga that you were killing?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned to Danny, I have an avatar of that in VR chat, but I didn't recognize it in game without the Sabaro uniform.
VR chat has a lot of good ideas.
They really do.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah. They're over there. Let's go.
We missed our chance to really grill these kids last time, so let's really put the screws to them this time. Put a spotlight over them.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy.
He's got a nice beard
Really
now.
simple.
Mm-hmm.
If he does it right, we give him a treat.
A cookie if he does it right.
A cookie?
Hey, very clever.
That's how you get me to do tricks, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me, you two, could you perhaps tell me a special secret of Becky?
Becky was the woman who was just killed.
It won't be a secret if we tell.
She's dead, kids. Cough it up.
Time. We promised Becky.
Now that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. I promised to catch the bad man. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
Oh no, they're being twins.
Oh God, they're psychicking.
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
It's a good
York,
look.
you look crazed.
Does.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep, I took the
Now,
round
York, for this
one in my
scene, you need to
pocket
look
and
normal.
looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no. Because Becky asked us, not her. We promised
Dog's
Becky
just
we would
listening,
ourselves.
silently comprehending.
He wants to eat those children's bones.
He did take a lot of human bones from us. He has a taste for them now.
So Becky did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
You were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane. I saw you with Diane at the art gallery that day.
We did catch a glimpse of that.
Well, yeah, I was there.
She's very friendly with all the men of this town, apparently.
Insanely so, yes.
Then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane.
Like a frog, I says.
Nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness. in
I'm
this
just
case.
a wacky old country bumpkin coming into town for my yearly fuck.
What? Can you do that?
Do, do,
This is
do,
all
do,
starting to
do,
sound
do,
like
do.
Alice in Wonderland. Huh?
Damn, got him.
Isaac and Isaiah.
I think he did get him. He looks pretty
Yeah.
sad.
I'll be able to keep my promise with
Humpty
Becky for us
Dumpty.
two.
How was Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll
Ugh.
out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again. Won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now.
York was ready to tell him the truth.
Yeah.
She'll be able to come and see.
Boys, let me tell you what I
tried
just
to find
saw.
Becky to keep this a secret, but she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
That's a horrible way to explain this to the children.
Secret then too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay, Willie.
I want your bones.
Too, aren't you?
Zach, I
Femurs, hips, skull, I don't care.
First goddess too.
That dog had a very strange bark.
So do you think it's the dog?
I do.
Zach,
Now that we're forming theories about who the murderer is,
first,
this will be a good recap.
Okay,
the art gallery.
turn it up.
She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us. According to Olivia,
Thank you, another Noman, for the 7-month resub. And thank you for walking on in.
Thanks, Nolan. Thank you for the army of gauze.
I love that.
We need them. Oh, I missed what the guy said. The art gallery.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it right.
Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious.
Yeah, good thing I got that right. It would be instant game over and it erases your save file.
Olivia is correct.
And swear he comes to your house and shoots you.
But we have
Dumbass, pay attention, he says.
The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder.
That's a little
No alibi
suspicious.
for the crime. But that fact alone means nothing.
And he yelled at us for trying to enter his kitchen.
So who
That's suspicious too.
called
Very
us to
suspicious.
report trouble at Becky's place?
Yeah, who made the call? I think it was Quint because he was sobbing outside.
Yeah, he was freaking out.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend.
I do not blame Quint. I think I would freak out in that situation as well.
Now about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified.
It's so embarrassing.
Killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out with blood. An inverted peace symbol, like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder.
That sounds like the same guy.
From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's
Yeah.
killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
Like a dress or something? Oh no, it was stiletto heels.
Yeah.
That's not right, Zach.
Oh shit!
Think harder.
Save data's being deleted as we speak. I think we found this.
Yeah.
That's not right, Zach.
No!
Think harder.
Go back to the beginning. This one.
It's a sketchbook.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane.
Threw me off because he called it a sketchbook when it's just
It revealed that
It's a
words.
notebook, yeah.
from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also
No, I've never played this. I wasn't paying any attention.
Stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky. There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
It was the twins. That's a good picture of the twins.
Hey, we're the twins.
We're totally not evil.
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us,
Kate Lipsy, thank you for the 50 months.
50 is a lot.
That's a lot.
refused. They gave
It's a lot of months. Thank you.
So many.
they had promised. For some
Yeah, the
reason,
cover of their new single.
the locket. She
About to
ended
drop
up
the hottest
sending
album
it
of
to
whenever this came out.
And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Casey just happened to be there.
Sorry, I keep
Is
dropping
Casey
the
involved in
coaster
this?
from my drink onto the
Or was he just there
keyboard.
by coincidence?
Condensation.
I wonder
Sure,
what's so special
condensation.
about the locket.
I bet condensation killed Anna and Becky.
Carol wanted so badly.
Certainly couldn't have helped.
Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death.
Yeah, blubbering is not an alibi.
That's
This
true.
call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene?
No, he's got a cowboy hat. People in cowboy hats don't do crimes.
That is
What
true.
should I do next? Okay, who's the most suspicious?
I think it's the red seed guy.
Who do you think, Alex?
Fuck. I think it's Diane, honestly. There's way too much shit happening with her.
That's right. Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Casey.
She's got that box, she got that locket. Something's going on.
She just conveniently happened to be out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should follow up on that.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that
Weird
we don't
lighting
know.
in this scene.
Yeah, he's so
First, we
shiny.
need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
Like he's coated in oil.
You got that chromium skin
Nick and
mod.
Diane meet
Yeah,
every
they
night.
all do. Ah.
Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Ain't you never done a stakeout before?
Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar, too.
Okay.
As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
Thomas, you keep a watch on the inside.
Me?
Yes.
But I'm
yes,
Thomas.
I will.
My baby Thomas.
My baby.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
York taking charge. Finally getting serious about this shit. All it took was another murder to get him to hurry his ass up.
He's like, oh, I should
Get his shit
stop.
into gear.
Yeah.
Oh, there might be other murder victims soon if I don't get my ass into gear. We better treat this like an actual investigation.
But first, let's talk about movies.
But first, we have movie talk with York. And Zach.
And Ham.
And Ham. Country Ham understands. Whatever you're going through.
Zach, we need to be at Carol's bar at 2200. Looks like we have some time to kill. We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
Yeah, we do have a few options.
Do you think there's a way we could get, like, the Twin Peaks freaks into this game?
Twin Peaks freaks.
Yeah! The TPFs!
You know, I bet all of them, every single character from that show is fully modeled on the disc, probably. Just had to really quickly swap them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's actually pretty close to the time of the bar, so maybe we should just head there. Still want to see if there's any new conversations to have. Kaysen, huh? Where's he hanging out?
It's like, you should run him over.
What is this, the porno theater? No, it's the diner.
Why do you think Kaysen's at the porno theater?
How many years ago was it now? That multiple homicide of young girls in that college
Kind of
town.
missed the movie talk.
All the victims were cut open from the throat
Like a
to the
lot, you know?
ripped right open.
York, you see any good movies lately?
A second stomach was found inside the first victim's body.
York.
Jesus Christ!
Of course, she didn't naturally grow a second stomach.
Yeah, no shit, dude. We can figure it
One
out.
of the stomachs belonged to
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else.
York.
As more victims piled up, there was one with 2 hearts, one with 2 livers, 4 lungs.
4 lungs.
Different organs each time.
Of course, those extra organs didn't do the girls much good, right, Zach?
And they say too much is never enough. In the end,
Thank you for crashing
the
him.
professor in med school
I discovered the
found
waypoint
the
is
body of his daughter
the other way.
dead and the missing organs at his house. You remember what he said when we took him in? I was ordered to restore those deformed bodies back to normal. And remember who he said ordered him? An alien. Well, of course, we couldn't arrest an alien, so we arrested the professor instead. Serial killers can't be caught by logic and common sense. I learned this the hard way. That first case taught me that. Since then, these cases just keep getting more and more complicated.
You're telling me, buddy.
It's a tough job. I thought getting
So many
experience
aliens
while I was
doing
young would
crimes.
make it
Yeah.
easier.
I bet it was an alien prankster.
It probably was.
He was just like, oh shit, I didn't think you'd go ahead with it. What the fuck, dude? I was just messing with you, bro.
Well, that bar isn't open yet, but this one is.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, at the very least, we can smoke outside, but
Okay.
maybe we can have a
Jack,
quick.
is there something
quick
here that
peek
you want to check
inside.
out? We need to be at Carol's bar at 2200. We're free until then.
Why don't we just have ourselves a drink? Get nice and tipsy before we tail the suspicious couple.
Thomas is working the bar? Thomas, what the fuck?
You're not supposed to be in here either. I think it turned out that Carol and Thomas were brother and sister or something.
Oh, okay.
And he helps out at the bar.
Oh,
I don't know if that was
okay.
on stream or not,
Okay,
but it was
that's fair.
discussed. Who's that back there?
The Piano Man. Billy Joel himself.
Billy Joel himself?
Yes.
You're not singing on top of a satanic symbol, are you?
Nah, that's a normal symbol. Unless it's like a satanic flower, I don't know.
I'll take your word for it. Thomas, give me a double-double. You know what I mean.
Double doubles, those are the... Aren't those the In-N-Out burgers?
You made a new cocktail called Miss Stiletto Heels? Thomas!
That's sick, Thomas!
Thomas, you're a fucking sicko. I'll have one.
Danny, that's really sick.
Right up there with the gin and tonic. Let's have a gin and tonic, too. Why not? I'm not driving.
We made a drink named after the,
Is the martini the king of cocktails? The horse's neck. The angel kiss. The exorcist.
I just don't get that
The pancakes. Oh, that's just pancakes.
Food, yeah. Pizza. Wow, there's a lot here. Oyster stew. There's some good-looking food
Do you think Thomas cooked all of this? I bet he did.
Yes.
I bet it tastes amazing.
Oh.
I'd even have the mashed potatoes. Oh, we're all nice and drunk.
I like that drinking wakes you up instead of making you sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
It's normal.
It's just how it works. Potatoes will satisfy a small amount of your hunger.
Oh, okay. That's like in real life.
Exactly. I've been saying all along, this game is just so realistic. People weren't ready to handle it. All right, 2200 A.
You gonna smoke a single cigarette?
Yeah, smoke one single cigarette and then call the police. Wait, I'm the police. We're in trouble. Is that 22? I don't know how your European time formats work.
I just can't believe that Thomas made a drink named after the woman who got murdered. Whose murder he witnessed.
That's so twisted. I don't think I ever noticed that before. There's no real reason to go get a drink at that bar.
Nick's still in the bar.
Just as we planned then. I wonder what happens next.
He's going
Agent
to
York,
leave the
you're
bar.
really enjoying this, aren't you? I have to admit, I envy that.
Emily, you gotta learn to have fun with your
Yeah.
life. Look at this as an opportunity. How many other people get to experience a stakeout? With it raining in Greenvale. Uh-oh.
Miss Stiletto Heel was Becky, who died last episode pretty graphically.
What about Diane?
Gross.
Yeah, York called the suspect Miss Stiletto Heels at one point because prints were noticed
Emily, check that with George.
at one of the crime sites. And Thomas was like, "Oh, that's a good name for a drink."
Nick's leaving the bar. What's happening with Diane?
Stay put, George. I'm thinking Nick will head to the gallery. Let's meet up there.
George is all business. He needs more of a sense of whimsy like Thomas has.
Nick, your eyes, bro.
Nick looking as normal as possible.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go.
Okay. big boys, Nick.
Time to trail our man. You wouldn't think this game would make you do this, huh? This is something you do in a lot of modern games.
Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Trail your target. If you get too close, mission failed. Start over.
Be good, but not too good.
You think he noticed me hitting over the curb? Probably not. I'm York. I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah, what does it matter?
Probably should keep it in the blue, maybe. I'm so glad to be carting around most of the squad. We got Thomas, we got Emily.
I love Thomas in the back seat chilling.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
Danny.
Good thing Nick has his headphones in.
Yeah, Nick doesn't give a fuck.
Nick is a
right now.
distracted driver. He's also drunk because he just came from the bar.
He's
So
al-
are we. I'm not one to talk.
He's also looking at a picture of his OC on his phone.
Is that why he's going to the art gallery so Diane will draw his OC?
Yes, absolutely. He needs to get his OC is Zach. Yeah, he is driving well for being just completely drunk.
Nick, you drive too slow. Don't you want to drive faster to the art gallery? You're gonna get your dick sucked. Come on.
Bro! She's not gonna be there forever, bro. Yeah, Danny deserves that.
Being a cop isn't glamorous work.
Good God! Well, I was hoping that maybe York would have something to say other than, about anything.
No, we have to stay deathly quiet in this car.
Okay.
He might hear us. Don't turn on the radio. Don't do that. What's going through Nick's head right now?
Boy, oh boy, can't wait to get my dick sucked.
He doesn't have that accent.
Yeehaw! Wouldn't it be better to follow him in a civilian car? Listen, we're idiots.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are the local police department.
Yeah, we're not so hot.
We could have at least painted this, and instead of saying sheriff, it should say not sheriff. Oh, there's a car in front of him. I think this is going slower than even it usually does because there's an NPC car in front of him and he has to obey the traffic. Okay, here we go.
There you go. Okay, that's more.
Time to open her up, Nick.
That's
Open it up
so
on
funny.
the open freeway.
Yeah, Nick's inner dialogue has the accent. He has an inner.
Yeehaw!
He has an inner.
He has an inner horny cowboy, yeah.
Yeah.
Deep down, everyone is a horny cowboy. He's taking the scenic route, I guess.
Video games.
Good games.
It does say spy fiction on the back of your car now, not video games.
Yeah, the van was vid games. I've mentioned this before, but every named character in this game has a license plate that refers to something about their personality.
Like spy fiction?
Yeah. It's a game by Swery, like this game.
I guess that does reveal something about my personality. then I know what spy fiction is.
Oh, he has another slow car in front of him. Oh. Guys, can we do this tomorrow? Let's just call it a night and go to the Dunkin' Donuts.
No. We gotta find Nick.
He's right there. We know where he's going. We know why he's going there.
Too bad you can't just like honk at him. No, I didn't! Please, God, never listen to Alex.
Whoops.
I think he noticed us.
Oh my God!
Stay calm.
I didn't know that could happen.
No need to worry. Nick will do this all again tomorrow night.
How can you be so sure?
If he breaks his
That's
daily
never
habit
happened
just
before.
because he saw us tonight, then that would mean he's up to no good. We can question him then. He'll be at the bar.
Wow, this is original content. I've never seen this.
You sound very confident. All right then. Try again tomorrow.
Stop banning me. I'm showing you exclusive footage of the game that never gets shown.
Again tomorrow?
Because it's a huge waste of time.
Looks like Nick gets to play with the big boys for another day.
Oh, we gotta start over and follow this guy to the dick sucking museum all over from the beginning.
I really do need to edit that Tweety Bird, I'll have sex with the cops thing with Diane, you know? Oh boy.
I think
Well, you have fun.
I think it'll be literally faster to reload. Cruel production indeed.
You see?
Alright, do not honk the horn. Do not.
Didn't I tell you like 1,000 times not the hot? Didn't I say don't listen to me? Don't listen to me, for God's sake.
Don't honk. Don't put on the police lights. And don't do it when you're within the orange range.
Okay.
We've seen this. Well, we can skip some of the cutscenes we've seen. That'll speed things up, but oh.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It just seems worse than it is because that was a 2-mile-per-hour chase. It's like we were leading a chase on the Wiggles dark ride.
Speaking of dark rides, did you hear that Cedar Fair and Six Flags merged? That was a couple weeks ago, but it's really crazy. Isn't that crazy?
What kind of crazy things have happened since then?
Well, literally not a single goddamn thing.
Oh.
Not a single thing has happened. But, important to note, IAPA, which is the theme park convention, is happening later this month, so we'll probably get more news
something here
then.
that you want to check out? We need to be
So
at
far,
Carl's
no
bar
mass
at the same
firings.
time.
Hey!
We're free until
That's
then.
good.
Yeah.
I remembered before we topped up our tiredness at Thomas's bar, so we should do that.
With the sick,
Yeah, we
sick
have
drinks.
to keep doing that. We have to make that part of the canon.
That is just...
Wow, you can fail that mission.
You sure can.
This game thought of everything. You start to think surely they skimped on some of this in order to speed along production, but no, they made this the most detailed game of all time. And it only took them at least 10 years to make this.
I really do want one of those biscuits.
What I wouldn't give for a Thomas biscuit right now.
Hey Thomas, how you doing?
I gotta drink the Mistiletto Hills. It's the local favorite. Alright, our canon is that York, drunk off his ass, thought that Nick couldn't hear him, so he just decided to honk his horn and flash the lights like an idiot.
No! I guess Thomas didn't care.
We have an agreement. Haven't you ever wanted to do that?
No! Not
shoot
in a
out,
public place.
shoot out all the bottles in a bar.
I mean, in a video game, maybe, but not like while the bar's open.
Yeah, in a video game. Just my cowboy instinct taking over again.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy instinct is the biggest problem in this game. I think that's the real killer.
Not the cigarettes?
No. Cowboy instinct has killed more people than cigarettes.
That's true. And your cowboy instinct says to honk the horn.
Yeah, and shoot the bottles at the bar and shoot up in the air when you get an infinite ammo pistol. Alright, let's try this again. I'm the worst FBI agent of all time. Do not hire me, FBI. I will do a bad job. It would make sense if York had some dialogue here, but for some reason it just doesn't. So what's your favorite part of this game so far?
I know I keep referencing it, but I really like that the dog stole all those human bones.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's hilarious.
That's a really good side quest. That's something that you wouldn't even expect or think twice about the first time you're playing, but then if you just happen to collect all the bones before that event happens, you get a weapon that totally breaks the game. I love it when games have that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like RPGs that have ridiculous requirements for finding weapons or something like that.
And then when you get it, it just destroys everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a weapon in FF9, I think, that my old roommates were trying to get. But you need to like do a ridiculous speed run through that game in order to get through it. You have to get to the last disc on like hour 8 or something.
Thank you, Stepaside 19, for the 50 bits. Yeah, we're on our way to the Dick Sucking Museum.
Hey, Sepasai, welcome. That's not officially what they call it, not yet. What the fuck was I just talking about? You made me...
I'm sorry.
You made me think of something else. You don't even know. Drumcan Jones, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah,
you really have to do that?
In order to skip some cutscenes and reduce some time, you open the PlayStation's disc lid, and it stops counting time whenever that happens.
Oh my god.
I remember them doing that now. Look, we're all going to find out what happens when we reach the Ram Ranch. You'll see. We got to keep some things a surprise.
Yeah, if you buy a membership at the Dick Sucking Museum, you also get free membership into quite a few other venues as well. You might think it would be like, you know...
It's like one of those gift cards you can use at Red Lobster or Olive Garden.
Yeah, yeah! They're like, yes, we have reciprocal memberships with the, yes, Ram Ranch, and God, there is a porno museum and a museum of sex. Those do exist. I've been curious about the porno museum because that one is in Vegas. So
Museum of Sex sounds like a PC 98 game.
Museum of Sex sounds like some shit you'd see in like the Netherlands.
Yeah, on the CDI.
On the CDI, yes. Night, Celtic. Enjoy your night. We will go to the Dick Sucking Museum.
Yeah, have a good one. He's stuck behind an NPC car again. This is hell. This is my hell. This is why the IGN guy who reviewed this gave up in the first 2 hours.
That makes sense.
He saw the writing on the wall. He was like, you have to drive for like 40 hours in this? I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10, then instantly quit the games industry, which is what he did.
Museum of Sex is an exhibit about Divine? Okay, let's go. I have to let you know, Danny. I know I've been saying I want to take you to some of the museums in town. I have bad news. None of them are the Dick Sucking Museum.
Shit.
Not a museum.
Not even in Austin?
No, I haven't seen a single one. At the Bullock Museum, you'd think they do a little bit because of all the cowboys and everything, but no.
At least a little bit.
Just,
On the side,
Yeah, just have a little room you can walk into, and then you watch a video of a cowboy saying, "Howdy, here's what we did on the range."
Nick, we need to hurry this up. The conversation in this car is getting deranged.
I don't know where else to go. I'm trying to entertain an audience with a brain that doesn't have anything to pull from because we're just driving down a rainy road. It's like real life when you can't think of anything to talk about.
Wasn't there some Shrek news this week?
Was there? Chat, what's the Shrek news?
I remember seeing Shrek in my feed. Maybe it's just general Shrek fandom.
Okay, I think that I don't know any Shrek news.
Like Shrek 5 was in post-production or something.
Oh, someone was talking about there was a Shrek 5? Okay. Oh, the best small museum I've been to in town is definitely the Carver Museum. It's really good. It's free. It's in Austin, and it's like it has a lot of the spectacle of the Bullock Museum, but it doesn't have like a big section about why the Alamo was cool. It's really good. I really like the Carver Museum. I was really surprised at how nice it was, especially for free. And it had a really good art exhibit where a lady was so mad at depression she turned into a kaiju and started destroying shit. So I just want to say that was a good museum. That may have been why I put it in my top 5 museums in town.
The Kaiju Museum.
Well, it was just one art exhibit. There's other things. It's probably rotated out. But it's a African American history museum with art spaces, and the people who run the art spaces, like I said, they picked the kaiju thing, so I love them.
How's everyone doing? Should we stop off at McDonald's?
Thomas, you have any biscuits?
Alright, I've decided. This guy's the killer.
Okay.
He's making us do this. We're gonna brand him the killer, and that'll be the end of it. I had a deadly premonition we were going to arrest this guy for taking us on a circuitous journey. Phew, I think we did it this time.
You're near a museum of miniature houses? That's sick. Oh god!
Wake up, everybody.
You hydroplaned!
We'd all have halos by now if I was driving.
I think someone's putting a curse on all the cars I drive recently.
Agent York, Nick's getting away.
Don't worry, time to get serious. Hold on.
Time to get serious.
Okay. I think York is a bad driver, yeah. I don't think he's cursed.
York is the best driver. He just won't admit that he's completely shit at it.
Is Nick here? George.
No, he hasn't showed up here.
What about Diane? Any movement?
No action here at all. Did something happen?
Yes, a little. But George, something's different about you. Are you okay?
Actually, I had a little drink while I was waiting.
How could
This is
you?
my first murder case, after all. I'm on edge, and I need...
Who would drink
It's
while
only a
on
little
duty?
How dare you, sir? You're too wet, man. Zoom out. The Wisconsin Mustard Museum. Take me.
What's with the kookaburra?
It lives in the old gum tree.
Nick and Diane are probably both inside. George, you're sure you didn't see Nick?
Positive. I haven't taken my eyes from the entrance all night.
Not that I don't trust you, George. But I'm positive Nick is here. Is there another entrance?
Not that I know of.
Well, I'll go look for one. Help me out if you can, would you?
Oh, there wouldn't be zombies in here.
It's an art museum. Zombies don't like art.
They're notoriously anti-art.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, it's after midnight. I hope this museum has an anti-giant dog fence around it.
Oh yeah, the giant dogs that bounce on you because they suck. Hey.
George, no, I probably shouldn't concern him. He has enough on his plate. That guy's about to shoot me. Ouch!
That hurt you really bad.
It sure did. Damn, that took off a grip of health. Lucky I survived that.
You got any food?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Oh, gee, you're doing real good, yeah.
I love this gun.
You mean the gun that wins the game?
Yeah, the win the game gun. It's good at taking down fences too. It takes them down in 2 hits.
I was gonna say it takes it down faster than the pipey swing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I'd taken care of that person.
Oh yeah, we got the gun has infinite ammo because we stole a bunch of human bones and then we talked to a dog and the dog stole our human bones.
And then we got him back from the dog, and as
Yeah.
a bonus for getting all the bones, we got an infinite ammo magnum.
I am obsessed with that dog, by the way. What a bizarre dog.
Alex does not trust the dog.
It stole human bones.
Any dog would, given the opportunity. That's what dogs do.
They steal other bones, not human. Huh.
Time to investigate.
Emily, I want you guys to...
Wait out here, I know. I'm not gonna fight you about this anymore. But promise me this. If there's trouble, then you'll call us in, okay?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to stumble around and
You might not
randomly
think so,
fire at
but we're a
things
team.
that you can't see.
A team.
That's what I think, at least, and I'm interested in you and Zach. I don't want anything to happen to you before I hear more about you two.
Oh, Emily.
Thank you.
Does Emily care?
Emily, would you like to hear about the alien murderer?
I bet she'd love to. Let's talk about it over dinner. Oh, is this the stage where the really hard enemy is introduced?
Sorry.
I think I should be able to handle it with the Magnum, but usually you at least want to unlock the flamethrower for this part. I'm just kind of assuming the Magnum works because it works on everything else.
Did you hear that? She wants to know more about you. Isn't that a nice surprise? Amazing.
Zach, a girl likes me. Let me call you up on the phone.
Zach. Zach, did you hear about Six Flags? Zach!
I want a sequel where he's obsessed about theme parks.
God!
That would make that a very relatable game for me.
Okay, I guess speaking of theme parks, my newest hyperfixation has been the newest Disney cruise ship. Mostly because, like, it has an animatronic Olaf on it. But I watched a lot of videos of the ship, and, like... Because they have, like, Olaf on a cart, and they just wheel him table to table, and he does, like, a little routine. But, like, I've only seen Olaf twice in videos as an animatronic, Like all the other times, it looks like the animatronic broke, so they just brought out a guy in a costume to dance. It's so amazing. It's such a good animatronic. The first time I saw it, I was like, there's no way this is going to be running within a year. And guess what?
Yeah, those things require a lot of upkeep.
They do, and it's on a cruise ship, so it's like you could just wheel that, and he's on a little like cart, so you could just wheel him into the sea. Could you imagine?
I'd love to be wheeled into the sea.
I mean, we all would, yeah. Mostly, I'm obsessed with this ship because I was watching this guy do some, vlogs from it with his kid and everything, and like, it has a lot of problems where there are just a lot of dead-end corridors, so you're wandering around, and then you just get lost and stuff, and it's like very strange, and it kind of, the aesthetic of it reminds me of a bathroom. Well, you know how fancy, like a bathroom at like a fancy place at the Domain, the fancy mall?
Oh, a fancy bathroom.
It looks really fancy, and it's all like white marble and stuff. Anyways, it has a ride on it, like a theme park ride. It has like screens and everything.
Yeah, it's like I thought. This is the enemy that sucks.
All right, good luck.
I really hope the Magnum works. If it doesn't, we're kind of fucked.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, it's her.
Oh, man.
Famous of movie characters.
Yeah, damn. It's been a while. Boy, it's me, Sadako.
She got a freaking Guy Smiley mouth.
She does. She's a goddamn Muppet.
Yeah, this is what makes it hard. She moves around, and you're not very mobile in this. It's a damn predator.
I don't like this.
Oh my god! I didn't even see that.
You should be able to shoot her when she's like that. I don't like that they...
I think with the flamethrower you end up stun locking her,
Oh, nice.
so she doesn't even get a chance to attack. Yeah, this works fine.
Okay.
It takes a little while longer than the flamethrower, but this'll do. You really don't like seeing those enemies. That means you're in for a real hard time.
Boo.
Luckily, this is easy mode, and we have the gun. And Agent Honor.
Oh, yeah, and another thing about the Disney Wish ship is it has a really powerful, like, ship horn that, can play, like, little Disney tunes or whatever. Except that, like, it's way louder than all the other ship horns, so So every time they play a little ditty, they have to do an announcement. They're like, if you're outside, cover your ears. And I've heard it. And Danny,
yeah.
It's the scariest sounding thing I've ever heard. And it doesn't just play.
And it plays it loud enough to damage your ear.
No, it does. I heard it. This guy was outside and I listened to it. And, I was listening to it on headphones and all. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I feel bad because it seems at random that it's happening. And you'll just see this kid outside playing shuffleboard, and then you'll hear the announcement, and the kid just looks miserable and covers his ears. And it's just like, who is this fucking for?
So you're having a good time. What if we just played this?
And it's like When You Wish Upon a Star, except it sounds like shit. It's so amazing.
That's a good baby painting.
That is a great baby. Look at all those apples.
This is the entrance hall.
No, I'm not gonna lie, learning about the Disney Wish ship has made me want to make a Silent Hill, or like a game where you're trapped on this bizarre, insane, cruise ship. Alright, let's profile.
Something happened here. We gotta piece it together.
What are you doing here? So it was you. Much more astonishing than I imagined. I'm impressed.
Thank you for making the Diane meme! Thank you.
That's really good. Thank you.
Thank you. Clip it.
Guys, I think we need to find Diane. It appears there was an incident.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Looks like the piece of the puzzle's an apple.
May I offer you an apple, Agent York? Information. Nobody to greet us, of course.
I was gonna say, dude.
Oh, there's a thing we can put here.
Fishing rod.
I don't think we have it.
Honey, I want to pay admission to this art museum. It's got some problems.
It's pretty sick and twisted, but it does have this cool baby painting.
I do like the apple baby.
We gotta find some apples. Is this another one of those squirrel key puzzles?
Oh, God.
Someone get Thomas in here. That's one of the ladies we've been shooting.
Yeah, there she is. So is this like one of those things where the paintings are coming to life? That'd be cool.
I don't know.
Like in an old Bugs Bunny cartoon. Actually, Merry Melodies.
Yeah, thanks for the correction.
That tree's kind of fucked up.
Well, we have a time limit here.
Do you have to shoot it? Get things off? It's got apples on it.
Yeah, I want to get those apples.
That's freaky. There's another one.
Gotta do this pretty quick, it looks like. There's probably at least one more.
How about them apples?
Hey, leave the jokes to me.
Okay.
I'm a professional.
I was gonna say, York, your jokes are just about alien murders.
Oh, those are hands on the tree.
Yeah.
They're
That's
reaching
cool.
out. You see any more apples?
I don't.
Could have sworn there was one more.
Yeah, I don't. Hmm. He's got a red apple in his hand.
There were two other paintings, though.
Okay, you're right, you're right.
This one, I'm guessing it's the green one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave the other one on the other painting. A bit too ripe for me.
Okay.
Oh god. Alright, we're fucked now.
Okay, so we do need a third apple. Good apple music.
That is good apple music.
I like that it's getting harder and harder to see.
Mm-hmm. These parts are pretty tense, actually. Like, fucking, where's the
Yeah,
fucking
where is-
apple, man?
Chad, if you see the apple, maybe on the right side of the tree? I don't know.
Well, time to die.
Well. He turned skippity! What?
We failed the investigation, and all you can think about is your
Well, that's because
Zoomer memes.
I saw a thing in our Discord about the bootleg skippity toilets. I think that was in our Discord. Okay, so at least we know now that there are 3 apples.
Mm-hmm. And we know where to put them.
Okay, there's the green apple.
Really? Where?
Down and to right in between there.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Oh, I see it.
Where?
Okay,
Point
down
to
a
it.
little. It's right here. No, never mind. That was just something in the background. Sorry. It looked like an apple. See, right there. Does it look like an apple? Oh, it was an apple. I was right.
You were right all along.
Damn.
All right, you give this guy the ripe apple. I think we got it this time.
Here we go. Apples are so good. You like apples, Danny?
Haven't eaten one in many years.
Really? That's
No.
fair.
Not much of a fan.
That's okay. I like applesauce, apple pie. Apple
Yeah,
crisps.
I like apple products, just not raw apples.
That's fair. You're not into raw dogging apples?
No, I wouldn't even put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should put it that way. I don't know why I said that. This game's music, I think, is getting to me.
All right, we need to fix this problem.
Oh, you're right! The baby has the young apple, and the other person has the old apple. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Seraphis King, thank you for the 100 bits.
Oh,
Happy
thank you.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit!
Wow, it's so magical. The art's coming to life, honey.
Yeah, that's what museums do for you. The art really comes to life.
Yes. She's got a golf club. She represents the exclusionary nature of the country club culture.
Oh. Well, I shot her. Yeah, I think we need to clear the room first. That was a quick kill.
Yeah, she just went down.
Watch this, I'm gonna spook her. Surprise!
She didn't like that.
Zombies hate bullets.
Good to know.
I think there's still more zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies, come out!
Hey!
Gotta
hey,
kill you before we can solve the puzzle.
Come over here. I'm a big, delicious man. Filled with meat, blood, got some bones for you bone freaks. Yeah, she had a shotgun.
Who else? Who else wants some of this?
Yeah,
Oh, we got
shotgun.
the shotgun. That's pretty nice.
Those fucking seeds, man.
It all comes back to the seeds. That helps us a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We need more clues, though.
We sure do. Oh. They released an animated Night of the Museum movie? What the hell?
Really?
Why do they keep... I would say why do they keep making those, but I mean, I don't know. People like museums, I guess. Make some money. People love to learn about the museum coming to life and Albert Einstein being like, it's time for a wacky adventure.
Is he there?
I assume he's at the museum. You're right. It's a Disney Plus thing?
What is?
The Night of the Museum animated thing?
Oh.
Jesus. Maybe I should watch the Night at the Museum series. I've never seen any of them because...
Yeah, get into it.
Yeah, I'll become a Night at the Museum super freak. I'll play all the games. I'll get a Night at the Museum tattoo on my face.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting into face tattoos. I got a damaged Joker one on my forehead, I was thinking.
Uh-huh. Why don't you get some knuckle tattoos that spell out vid games?
Okay. What about Spy Fiction?
Yeah, do that too. On your toes.
Mm-hmm. Do people get toe tattoos like knuckle tattoos?
I don't know. Who here has a toe tattoo?
Is anybody here? I don't want to know about people's toes. I'm sorry.
No, tell me all about your toes.
No, don't. Unless you have a tattoo on your toes, and then I just want to know about the logistics because I'm curious. Maybe I should. Yeah, I could be the first one to get a toe tattoo.
More stiletto heels.
Uh-oh.
My favorite drink. We need to talk with Thomas.
We really do. I think he's
not
going through it.
He's not taking this whole thing very well. There's a whole town where everyone obeys the law. He thought it was the easiest job ever. Like they said, occasionally some teens get drunk and rowdy at the milk barn, but nothing like this. Oh, that didn't kill her.
She doesn't want to die. That's why she didn't die.
That's one tough zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously we can't get across here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a velvet rope in the way.
We have to respect the rope.
Mm-hmm. That's the #1 rule of museums, respect the rope.
There's no rules of polite society if you don't respect the rope.
Mm-hmm. Oh, god damn it.
Someone snuck up on me. We lost our balance.
Hey, ma'am.
Amazing. What was there to investigate there? Oh, the big blood splotch.
Someone probably died or some shit. Oh. Not again! Oh my god.
This keeps happening.
York, you suck at your job. I'm sorry. I have to say it. York, see? What do you... You're spending all your time running into the wall while these ladies are getting slaughtered left and right.
Oh, hey everybody.
What I'm thinking is, and hear me out, why don't I'm not saying vigilante justice is good, but why doesn't everybody just go out after midnight with their guns and beat the crap out of the raincoat killer? I'm sorry! He's a known problem!
Have you seen his army of dogs?
Yeah, well, they've got a bone-eating dog on our side, so... At least I think the... Oh, no, the dog... I don't know if the dog's on our side, that's fair.
Everybody done dying in here. I got a job to do, if you don't mind.
Excuse me.
Turn on. Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Sure hope that's not an upside down piece mark.
Oh. Shit. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, hell. And with that, we can do our profiling. All we needed was the big piece mark cookie to come rolling out.
You? What are you doing here? So it was you. Much more astonishing than I imagined. I'm impressed. No! Don't! I'm not gonna stop!
Well, she might still be okay.
Diane? Diane? Diane?
Alex, I think we biffed it again.
We should have had sex with Diane. We shouldn't have said no. If we just...
Things would have been different. That would have altered the timeline. If only we weren't such prudes. Alright, who's behind this door? Better not be any raincoat killers back here.
Probably a few. I assume there isn't one raincoat killer, there's multiple.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, and they're just a hive mind.
That'd be pretty interesting. Oh,
just an
fuck.
observation.
Oh yeah, she shoots fireballs. Oops. Uh-oh.
Be careful, honey. Thud!
Thud.
I'm sorry, the way she thudded was really funny.
I wish I'd gotten the flamethrower. It's really satisfying to take out those enemies with that. Because you just go up to them and go bah, 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 but with fire.
Oh, sick.
Whoops. She was telegraphing an attack, not ready to be vulnerable. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I remember this part being pretty hard on normal difficulty.
Oh, thank
The
God.
first time I played through this without any of the
Magic
broken weapons. It's probably a dodge. Yeah. Watch out, it moves very slowly.
I'm sorry, it's really funny.
Go ahead. Gonna go ahead and use a health. You know, a health.
A health.
1 health.
I think the cigarette should give you health up.
They should. That would just be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, fellers. Oh,
Don't, lady. We got things to do.
we got business here. This looks like the right way.
Yeah.
I should eat the pickles. It's
You
true.
should eat the pickles.
A lot of save points in this level, at least. Appreciate that. Could have used a save point during the chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
They should have known that I wanted to honk my horn and flash the lights.
They weren't predicting you going Cowboy Danny mode.
Oh, we could shave. No. Got a good beard going on. Killer uses a lot of padlocks.
Mm-hmm. Can of tomato sauce. Just glorp it on down.
Look at that bait.
I like that bait. Looks like an ancient statue. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be a lady inside there, isn't it?
Nick,
What? Oh, okay.
Agent Morgan, where are you? Answer me! Come on, open up! Diane?
George, call for assistance with the body.
Wait! She's still alive.
Lady, don't.
Diane, don't move. Don't move your hands and stay still.
George, it's no good. It won't budge.
Emily, stand back.
Go, George, go!
George's big pushing moment.
George, there's not enough time. George, catch us!
Alan York Morgan.
Dramatic.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking he was just gonna fall into the tree and die. That
Yeah,
should have
same.
been a QTE.
I like that your tie came out of the ground.
Well, there's
I
only so
know.
much we can do.
No, I get it. I play Second Life. Don't worry. I'm always clipping through things.
Thomas, call an ambulance.
What? What?
Ambulance, the thing that you drive, you know? You've got the sirens.
George.
Woo, woo. You know?
Yes, I'm okay. I think I'm too old to be an acrobat, though.
Diane looks okay too.
No, she doesn't.
She should be able to tell us who did this to her.
She does not look okay.
God, I hope so. But you, George, quite a catch. I'm impressed. Hmm?
George?
Buh.
Diane.
Diane, what the fuck?
Oh, sure. What a beautiful beach. The reason why we feel off is the many directions. Combination of sharp voices, right away, interruptingly, inspiring a truly deep eroticism in all who clear. Every woman will find herself about being penetrated by those sharp voices. This piece is most unimaginable to color. And yet, this is far more than a wooden piece of art. It is a piece of masterpiece forever can
Diane?
themselves. Come closer. Beg to this beauty.
Diane! Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Huh.
Back off! Don't touch me!
Oh, god damn it, George! 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 George!
I'm gonna blame Nick for that one.
Diane, no! Move!
Emily, hurry!
Well, shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that's nasty.
We made a real shit show of this one.
George.
George of the Bungle.
Yeah.
Watch out for that tree.
Fuck, that's good, chat.
We should be in mourning.
I requested... and
God damn it, poor Thomas!
We'll need a body bag, too.
Why does Thomas have to deal with this?
Our poor boy has seen so much gore.
Nick, quiet.
Can you hear that?
Hmm?
I told you! What did I say?
Alex, I don't think it was the dog. Well,
No.
maybe he's about to confess.
Yeah.
I love murder.
I love willing women. Sorry.
I think he wants us to follow him. Shall we follow Zach?
Sure, let's follow the dog. What else we got going on? Third murder victim. We're here and we cannot stop this shit. It keeps happening in really horrible ways.
Really nasty ways.
Thomas, you,
An inner strength, huh?
He looks fine.
He's okay.
He looks fine.
Yeah, I can't wait for yeah, Thomas is gonna name a drink after this.
Thomas, give me one dead museum owner, please. What's that, boy? Follow the blood trail.
I feel like we didn't need the dog to tell us this.
I don't know. Have you seen the way the police are acting?
That's fair.
Maybe the dog just likes art.
Yeah. Okay. I probably would have gone that way without you, dog. Sorry, I shouldn't insult the dog.
That's a crime dog, Alex. He's helping us.
A crime dog? You mean a dog that does crimes? I agree.
No, McGruff the crime dog was a crime dog, and he stopped crimes.
I heard that McGruff did a few crimes himself, so... I'm just saying.
So should we arrest McGruff?
On suspicions of precog crimes? Yes.
Yeah. He's just gonna lead us to a box of dog biscuits or something.
Bones.
Yeah, more human bones.
See, he's excited because he's probably gonna look for a dead Oh.
Oh, didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, dog.
Well, I think you're onto something here, Willie. Eh? In here?
Here?
Okay. Apparently not. The dog wants to take us on an art tour.
It sure does.
This blood-soaked room? Is this the right one?
Looks appropriate. Arnold, the only crazy shenanigans you missed was someone else dying. Again, because George messed up. Again.
Yeah, because of our collective incompetence. And now we're following a dog. Seems like a good idea. Diane's office, I guess.
I mean, George has technically murdered 2 people.
Technically. Yeah?
Oh yeah, and you did miss Danny messing up the tailing mission.
Look, I'm a child. I cannot drive a car in a game without honking the horn and flashing the lights. Which apparently is against the rules if you're on a tailing mission. Nobody told me. A secret.
What do you think's in there?
Secrets.
Okay. Goddamn, more red seed bullshit.
Willie, are you out there?
Kaysen, what are you doing in there?
What the fuck, Kaysen?
Is that you? Thank God. I can't get this door open. Can you unlock it from your side?
Kaysen, stand away from the door.
Look at Diane's dick-sucking dungeon. You know, probably.
Oh my god, look at the kiss!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what was happening. Kaysen, there was murderings happening up here.
Where's Diane? And what are you doing here?
You were having a good old time, whatever's going on down there.
Well, let's just say I have my reasons, you know, private reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell you, do I?
Actually, you do. Diane just died a moment ago.
What?
You're not just a key witness now. You're now a suspect. And you need to tell me exactly what you were doing here.
Nocturne Dustclaw, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Welcome to Deadly Premonition. We're racking up the murders that happened under our watch.
And I suppose that kiss mark on your cheek.
A serial murderer who has 3 victims now. And this guy was trapped in the sex dungeon, and he has a lot of questions to answer.
He's got a little kiss on his body. He's adorable.
Hope you had a good stream.
Okay. I came here to be with Diane. You happy now?
I mean, no shit, dude.
We've been together before.
Thank you, Nocturne Dustclaw, for the 33-month resub. I also love this bizarre game.
This game's so good. I'm so glad to be streaming this.
Yeah.
This time is no different. I bumped into her in a bar in Seattle. I had some holiday coming up. Well, so I just took it and I drove her back here. I have a wife, you know, but we've been separated for a while. We're going through a divorce right now, and I don't want her lawyer finding out.
That look.
Anyway, how could I kill Diane if I was in a room locked from the outside?
Easy.
2 hours ago, me and Diane... Easy. Drinking upstairs. We were, you know...
Oh, Killer 7, I gotta play that.
Then Nick had to show up. Well, then Diane had a sudden change of heart.
She locked him in
She
there.
locked him in there!
Well, then I couldn't wait anymore, so I let Willie hear out through the window.
Good boy,
Then
Willie.
you showed up instead of Diane.
A lot happened while you were in the basement there. Let's just arrest the whole
Diane
town.
has become the third victim of our killer.
They're all
And not
guilty.
from questioning Nick. Nothing. Got no new leads from questioning Nick. He's taken the death of Diane really badly. In shock, the works. He claims to have liked talking with her about art. But he also had a problem with her views about men. He says that they argued, but not at a level that would lead to a murder. They were about to head out to the bar again together. But while he was waiting for Diane, someone knocked him out cold. He has no idea who it was either. Of course, Kaysen looks like a prime suspect. But that door was locked from the outside. There was no other way in or out of that room. Which means there is no evidence of his involvement at this time. He did say something else. The footsteps he heard outside the room were not heels.
We're not
but man's
heels.
boots.
We're not heels.
Nick was
There's
wearing
occasional
boots.
typos.
I get
Now
it.
that Diane's dead, no one can back up Nick's statement. Which is why we have Nick in custody and have
Freaking
to let
autocorrect.
Kaysen go free. That seemed like the only option, at least for now. One more thing, Zach. George looked terribly depressed.
Huh, wonder why.
I guess this case is really getting to him. He's feeling
Must be all the violent
responsible
death happening in front of him.
Well, he kind of is responsible for the death of them, so...
Left. Well, of course, he'd still have muscle.
He'll always have muscle. That's what we can learn from this. At the end of the day, there's always muscle. We're racking him up here. We're doing a shit job.
We sure are.
But we've never been paid more. That or the dog did it. Yep.
I
Probably
really
Willie.
think the dog did it. I'm sorry.
Cut away of the dog with a gun in its mouth. Like The Simpsons. This is basically Who Shot Mr. Burns.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel. First Anna, then Becky, now Diane.
Polly's in danger.
I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
We love Polly.
Oh yeah, Polly.
York, do you have a moment?
He called us York.
What is it, George?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Can't we just do it here?
Can we go on the Dating George side quest?
Of course, we don't really have to.
A bar? Now that sounds like a good idea.
Let's hang out with George.
Oh boy.
At the bar.
We can go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
We are absolutely going drinking with George.
Absolutely.
Catch up with the old man.
Hot
See if
dog.
we can learn anything from him.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
That makes a lot of sense.
He's falling out of a lot of trees.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims. I have no memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there.
George.
If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment.
Ugh.
She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Please, Mama. I won't do it again. That hurts, Mama. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you. And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her.
Man, we're having a second cigarette over this.
Yeah, I definitely need a second cigarette with this.
All right, we need to max out George's social link.
For sure.
We gotta tell him that life is worth living.
I kept asking myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work. York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I? And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive. I could have saved them both. You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink.
Push X to hug George.
I guess this bar is my confession chamber, and I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well...
Yep, George, you fucked up. See ya.
Already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders.
Killing a lot of ladies,
York.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on.
Ooh.
You'll
Oh,
have
they're
my
almost holding
total
hands.
We
cooperation.
are.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town.
For the most
The folks
part.
here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you
Up
for
until the
anything.
last, 24 hours.
Thanks.
Busy day for
I do
murders.
feel a little better.
He wasn't ready. He couldn't have been ready. Here's Carol. We get to talk to her finally.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Carol.
She's always singing when we
Becky
see her.
is dead. Diane, too.
Hey Carol, ladies are dead.
We've
Don't
got
worry
Nick
about
in
it.
custody as a suspect.
Nick didn't do it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
You're not facing it towards her.
Please look at the picture, Carol.
I'm busy, gotta go.
Not my problem.
Yep.
Some people can just compartmentalize, all they're thinking about is singing. You try to bring up shit like murder, even if it's their friends, they're like, no, I gotta sing. Yeah, try to figure out the lyrics. The show must go on, it's true.
It's true.
How many murders have I done and we still had to stream afterwards? What a pain in the ass.
It is. God, I do one murder and I'm just down for the count, honestly.
Hey, you get older and it's just like, one murder, I'm in for the evening. See ya, folks. I'm tree. That's what I heard. Maybe she's the tree.
I mean, she is dressed in red. Like the tree.
I'm training of bees. It's either bees or feet.
Mm-hmm.
Still say we ought to arrest the piano man.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a body in that piano. Wow.
Barely any applause for that.
One person applauded. Oh, man. This game is good at setting a mood.
Mm-hmm.
George, you okay here? You just gonna sit here and drink the rest of the night? Wouldn't blame you.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zach, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink.
Va-va-voom.
I guess so.
Why is she here?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get
You
loose.
just thought we'd get loose.
Is this a problem?
No, of course not.
Not much we can do about the situation.
But I'm pumped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me?
She wore her fancy dress.
Look at that dress.
Let's have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So I'll see you guys.
Yeah, it is a prom dress.
think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too.
Yeah,
I
a little
respect
bit.
him, of course. But I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working.
New York stock man.
Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step.
Yeah, Thomas, one Miss Stiletto heels, please.
All in all, she was a wonderful mother.
And a nice stack of dead girl pancakes.
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
The fuck is that?
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
It's a pile of twine. Mom gave it to me right from the junk drawer.
Her favorite twine. I want that weather doll.
Me too.
I forget how you unlock that, probably through a different side quest.
I had a good time.
Is the
tonight.
bar called Galaxy of Terror?
Yeah?
See you tomorrow.
What would you call your bar?
York.
Drink Town?
Yes.
Not Galaxy of Terror?
No. You can't smoke in the rain. Don't bullshit.
Please.
It's raining a lot on this playthrough.
Don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
Yeah, there's a horror movie called Galaxy of Terror. Just gonna pop on down to the Galaxy of Terror.
I guess, and listen to some jazz tunes.
Wow, what a fun night. Well, except for all that shit that happened.
Yeah, you mean the murder?
We got to learn more about our friends, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that what it's all about? Like, it doesn't matter who dies at the end of the day, it's who you're friends with. Gotta go back to the hotel. Gotta write this shit up.
Can drink the Galaxy of Terror. My god.
That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Gotta get your drinks at the Galaxy of Terror. Gotta get your milk from the milk barn of terror.
Remember? How many years ago was it now? That multiple homicides.
Did you just forget about movies, dude?
He does bring up movies again.
Victims were cut open from the throat to the crotch. Ripped right
He's just really stuck
Yeah?
on this.
during the autopsy. The second stomach.
Oh,
He's
it's
telling us this again.
body.
We gotta get back home.
She didn't naturally grow a second stomach. One of the
Luckily, we're
stomachs
close to the hotel.
belonged to someone else. There's more
Yeah, the old multiple stomach story. We heard it all before. My car is getting fucked up by this cone.
That cone was really messing
It's
with you.
it's possible to juggle those, and it just generates your car health.
Of course, those extra organs didn't do the girls much.
We gotta go home. We gotta stop talking, York.
Let's
We've
continue
heard
our
it.
chat later.
No.
He loves that story.
A classic story from my early days of the Force. From throat to crotch, I says. Wish you could wear this outfit.
It's a nice casual one, yeah.
let's go over our progress. From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house,
It's a notebook.
Nick and Diane became our primary suspects. There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
She got up and started talking.
And then all the stuff spilled out of her mouth. It was right after the crime.
That's right. Diane was still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was somewhere near the scene. There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in the entrance. Zach, who was the other person again?
Well, that's old fuckboy Forrest Kaysen.
Fuck boy, Kaysen! Thank you, Cactus Beef, for the raid. We are playing some deadly premonition and going over
Going over
another
the day's
murder
murders. Thanks for the raid. What were you up to?
He and Diane were in a physical relationship.
If you've never played this game before, you should. It's excellent.
The two were in the middle of such a
We're very bad at our job of being an FBI agent.
Oh, very much.
up in the basement.
Diane lost her cool and shut Kaysen up in the basement.
Kaysen here when he was locked up.
He heard some boots.
Boots.
Dog barking.
I like that dog.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick
I like that he did mention when Willie being a good dog,
which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room.
which just makes me suspect him even more.
I'm telling you.
Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that,
Yeah, what does Willie know about the giant monster dogs that chase us around?
knocked unconscious.
Tell us anything about that, boy?
They saw the rest.
They friends of yours?
Think that Nick is our serial killer?
This is good. I'm gonna pick I don't know.
I don't know either.
Me too. Usha sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach.
Yeah.
This confirms her as a victim of the Raincoat Killer. Remaining leads. There's the locket, which is in Carol's possession.
I think we should call it the dog coat killer. Because it's clearly several dogs stacked on top of each other.
Down peace sign.
Willie has learned how to clone himself.
I'm just saying Willie could get on his hind legs and do it.
And
Put
all
on
the
a-
clones are murderers.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy.
I noticed that too. I think he likes you.
Emily? What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
My mother was a very
Sudden change of mood.
She always smiled so brightly. Baked cakes and cookies every day.
Bake cakes every
She
day?
needed the sugar because I spent so much time
Living the
baking.
dream.
My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent.
Fresh cakes and cookies
Like me.
every day.
And he was hardly ever at home.
Good God.
The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones. I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. My father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys.
Ooh la la.
And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
Gamer friend.
Gamer.
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child. I was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. Scared. I closed my eyes. So I don't remember.
I think your
much
dad
more.
kind of sucks.
But I do remember the words my father
Yeah.
said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead.
Oh, God.
He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Don't
Gee.
worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends. I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things. This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this.
Yeah, York, if that happened to me, I'd
I wonder
smoke
if
too.
Zach
I
will
get it.
angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
I don't know how else to take that. That is the worst thing you
Not-
could say.
Not something I would have
Maybe
said.
I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
I would have never said that. That is the literal worst thing you could tell to someone
yeah,
whose
York,
dad murdered their
forgot to
mother.
thank
Wow, the worst thing to say possible.
Yeah.
For what?
You saved my life. If you didn't save me at the gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
What did you just say? Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. Huh.
Let's run through the whole soundtrack in this one scene.
Finally, you noticed? You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely?
Don't smoke in bed. It's
Anyway,
dangerous.
I think it's more serious of a situation.
Your bed's
than
gonna
I
catch
thought.
on fire, bro. Look at that.
Do you remember?
It's not his bed.
Yeah,
Our
but look at that
conversation with Emily.
sheet. It looks like his bedding looks
She's
like it's
really
made out of
interested.
straw.
He lives like a
I
hamster.
think she's starting to have certain feelings for you. If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
Having a smoking bit after sending the girl home without doing anything. That's the York way.
Well,
Sure is.
let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
That was a nice moment.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit more about...
Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just a moment. 1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad. I know you're there! Come on, please! Thomas! Thomas!
I need just one more biscuit. You got me hooked. Then you locked me up in here?
They're so flaky. That's me shouting for Thomas.
Thomas! They cut him off. This is one of the best games.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my god. Busy day, busy day.
Busy day.
So much happening. We learned a lot more about our favorite characters. Everyone got a little bit closer to each other, and all it took was a couple of bloody murders. Let's play a little bit more.
A little bit?
I'm ready for just a little bit more.
Okay.
Are you ready for a little bit more?
I mean, I could be ready for a little bit more.
Okay. This game's got its claws in me. Yeah, why not?
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait!
Couple murders and a whole lot of dick
still
sucking.
alive.
Yep.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, this is different.
Tea break.
Okay. This is a teleporter maze?
Looks like it.
I don't like that.
Must be near the end of the game. This was a Famicom game anyway.
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit more than halfway through at this point. And the game's pacing really picks up at this point.
Who's this guy? Hey, bro.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yeah.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then.
God, that would suck if your mind palace was a teleporter maze.
God, I would hate that. Sucks that he witnessed that. I don't know what else to say.
Carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Moms don't usually do that.
Thank you, Alex.
I just wanna clarify.
It's on Mom.
Mm-hmm.
You got one of those Junji Ito moms. Man, this game shits all over Heavy Rain. I'm just going to say it. In terms of story, in terms of character, in terms of everything, this is just... It's so amazing that they came out in like the same month, and this game just outclasses Heavy Rain in every possible way. Still need to play it
Mr.
someday,
Morgan,
I'm just saying.
Do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
They're going on to sale.
Red tags 2 for 1.
Yellow tags are 60% off.
It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R.
Oh.
Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit.
Problematic rich boy.
Problematic rich boy.
Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
I'll see you later, Polly.
You're a hell of a guy, York.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
Your coffee!
Your coffee! York! Coffee! You know, speaking of which, though, we should get a coffee fortune.
Yeah.
White, is it? The hair of one of my coworkers turned completely white overnight due to stress once. Relaxing might be a good idea.
I think you're thinking of an Ashita no Joe plotline, York.
Okay.
My liver is a healthy pink. I wonder if drinking too much coffee would upset it. Drinking coffee is part of the investigation, after all.
You know what color your liver is? If
Yeah.
anyone asked me, I wouldn't be able to tell them.
I don't even know what my liver looks like. A liver, I assume.
Mine's like, I don't know, covered in blood. There's a lot of blood in there. Well, why don't we get the next chapter started? And then once we've established some intrigue, I'll leave y'all on a cliffhanger. Yeah, all my guts are pink, I guess.
I guess so.
York, I can't find Thomas.
He has a liver palace.
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
Wait, Thomas is missing?
Trying, but he's not answering.
No!
Danny.
Thomas!
What about Nick?
Danny.
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little.
Nick
He's
killed
still saying
Thomas.
He didn't do it.
Nick,
You
so help
said
me
that
God.
Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried.
Well, also he was
George
being a
has
psycho
asked for
about it.
Permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
These are pretty unusual circumstances,
They are.
As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Nope, same thing.
Emily,
Bye.
I'm going to see
Impeccable logic.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic.
That's true. We gotta out-logic him.
Capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
He's on level 1000 logic. We have to be on level 10,000.
Great. Thanks.
Plus, now that we're driving, maybe we can talk about some
Idiot for
movies.
Thinking you might be a good pick.
Hey, did you hear about the alien killer who ate a bunch of livers and shit?
No, I want to talk about movies. Please. She was having second thoughts. All right, we're going to have a chat, and then we're going to go have lunch with our police friends.
Good.
Because this is a tradition now. We gotta keep up with this. That's how we get closer with them. We tell them about the brutal murders we've witnessed, and George opens up to us and has a beer with us.
Yeah, how can we have lunch if Thomas is missing?
Yeah, oh my god, you're right. I'm curious to see how this plays out now. Is George gonna make or God forbid, Emily?
Oh god.
We might die.
That'd be cool.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess, Zach.
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you? It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts. You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk.
Okay.
You liked hard and heavy punk, like Crash and Sham 69.
Oh, sorry.
I like the more twisted ones, like the Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, Joy Division.
Joy Division's pretty twisted.
Joy Division's pretty fucking twisted.
We really liked, but for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols.
Because they suck.
Wonder why that was. Seems strange thinking about it now.
You know it's true.
It is.
Didn't know York was a Joy Division fan. Wonder what his favorite album is. Unknown Pleasures seems like such a simplistic and obvious pick. We have to go back to their pre-record label days.
I'm more of a Depeche Mode fan myself.
I see.
It's true.
Depeche Mode's pretty good.
Depeche Mode is amazing.
They got that one album. What's that album called?
I don't remember. But they do have that album. I like your car.
Thank you. I keep it in tip-top shape. I'm just kidding. I go around crashing this shit all the time.
You crash a lot, honey.
It's a really boxy van. Should pull that guy over.
Hey, pulling you over because your van sucks.
Sigourney? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang the fuck on. Hang the fuck on. We got business.
Okay.
We suddenly have business.
Hot lady has something to say.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Could you explain what you're talking about?
What are you rambling on about? My pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry! Hurry!
Zach, I guess we're going to have to drive her home.
That's me when I'm about to spark up a joint.
It's cold.
It's getting cold. Well,
Wow, get the car going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay.
All right, we're going. We gotta go. We gotta get to Sigourney's house. It's an emergency. Put the lights on. She counted us down and everything. I think we're going the right way. Better make sure. So what do you think we can learn from Sigourney the Pot Lady? Oh no, we're heading to Corpse Tunnel. That's the side quest.
Yeah.
We gotta go wherever the lake is.
That's far.
Oh, actually, that's not far at all.
Okay, no, you're right. I have to just turn around. Just turn around.
I hope we get there in time.
Yeah.
I don't know what the time limit is, but Sigourney seemed pretty insistent.
Sigourney's pretty upset about that pot. What do you think's inside it?
I don't know.
I know I suspected her for a while, but then the dog happened.
Could you step on it?
Listen to Granny,
The
go.
pot is going to get cold.
I've abandoned my main quest. This is now my priority, Sigourney.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's through the tunnel. I have a cold pot situation.
Why aren't we there yet?
I'm sorry.
We're working on
We're going
it.
as fast as we can.
Lady, you gotta start making gazpacho and shit.
Can't go any faster. It's a Geo.
This is not good.
Oh shit! Wrong apartment complex.
Of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry, hurry! Step on it.
Okay.
To drive so safely.
There, we made it.
You made it.
Whew. Sigourney Bakuhatsu.
Why is her house so huge?
Pot is still.
Oh, she has one shoe on now.
Hey, she got a shoe.
She found one.
So excited, will you? Keep your voice down.
What, are you going to tell me a secret?
The pot knows everything. Hears all. If you can't find the person you are looking for, you need to look at things from a different angle. There is only one truth, but more than one is always visible.
Yeah, this is the most appropriate music for this part.
Thin and wait for it to boil together. Just make sure it doesn't get burnt, and keep an eye on it. You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly.
Got it.
Trading card jump scare.
My pot is getting cold again. Did you have to talk so long? Oh.
Delightful.
We did something good today?
I think so.
Alright. Oh. Look. We found the other shoe.
We did.
God, this game is so great. You can just see Sigourney on a corner somewhere and be like, hold up. We have an emergency situation. We have a woman here who says her pot is getting cold.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Put on the alarm. Cannot have the stew cold.
You gotta make a really slow cooked stew. That's actually true. She did have a point there.
Slow cooked stews are very good.
I kind of lost control of my car in a way that I can't really describe. It was cool.
You know what? There was one band that we both liked. We went all the way to New York to see them play. Right, Zach? It took us hours to get to New York by bus.
By bus?
We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside. It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside.
Really?
And inside, we were shocked. Right, Zach? I'll never forget that feeling. It was like a blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg Bop. The Ramones.
The
That
Ramones.
song still makes me feel good. That's a sign of a classic. But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID.
Yeah, how?
Those were the good old days. Rock and roll high school and Chinese rock.
Good old days when you
Seen
could
as a
go
punk
anywhere
rocker
without
and
an ID.
surfer bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths. Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century. Let's hope they're still rocking on wherever they are.
Yeah, man.
I guess so.
Well, at least he's not talking about murders anymore.
Yeah, I prefer that. I mean,
That's
there's
an
dead
improvement.
people, but you know.
Talk about punk rock. Oh, is Lily here at the milk barn? Hang on.
I don't think we're ever getting to George, are we?
Look, this game's all about taking time to smell the roses.
Okay.
You gotta appreciate what jumps out to you at the time. And you gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Okay.
And it looks like George is at the milk barn anyway, so...
Okay, that works. Bonk.
Who needs bricks? We have one very important side mission to do before we cut stream, in addition to having lunch. Boy, York's days are just so busy. Hey, here's George.
Hey, George.
Oh, Thomas isn't here. Oh. Well, look, I know we're looking for our missing police officer friend, who is very sensitive and kind, and has many problems to work out, but we have something much more important to do.
Hey, Lily.
Hi there.
So that's why he doesn't have everything for sale.
He forgets what they have at the store. How to raise vegetables to be able to easily bake.
Okay.
In the upper right. Oh, do we have to save this marriage too? In addition to all the other bullshit we got going on?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're here to talk.
You always look like a busybody. Is the job working you
It's
that
not what
hard?
busybody means, York.
It's not so bad.
That's
hon.
different
I'm
connotations.
used to it now, really. You seem to be taking it easy.
Sometimes it's important to take a laid-back approach.
See, that's what I'm
Pressing
saying.
forward too quickly can be a recipe for disaster.
Sure
You're
can.
being silly. Oh, yeah. Hun, if you have time on your hands, can I ask you a favor?
Such as?
Nothing major. It's just our storage room is a total mess. Keith just makes it worse every time he tries to clean it up. And I can't move the heavy boxes in there. I used to ask my father to help us out, but, well, he's not that young anymore. Of course, I'll give you something in return. If you tidy the place up, I'll give you this.
What's that?
A bronze card. It's a discount card for the milk barn.
Oh.
You'll be able to buy things cheaper with this. I think it'll
Give me
help
one of
you
those
lower your
CVS cards.
investigation expenses.
So you're saying that helping you out will ultimately help the investigation.
Zach, what do you think? I don't mind if you want to help her.
Let's do it.
Thank you, hun. The storage room is this way.
Always happy to help out the rock and roll grocery store.
I love the milk barn.
Well,
This is literally Sokoban.
it's literally Sokoban.
Okay, I see where the first one goes.
There's 3 of these quests, and they get more complicated each time. And also, this is the fastest that he can push.
That's not good.
Sokoban, Act 0. So, like...
Okay, I see where the next two need to go if you need help.
I see it.
Okay.
I think I got this.
There you go, yeah.
This does have the perspective of Bomberman Act 0 when he's pushing. Oh, the lighting in here is great. And then, like, we push this over one. You know, why can't Keith do this?
Keith's too stupid, honey. Keith's like really stupid.
Whoa, you think I don't know how to push a box? Well, you're right.
I'm too dumb. Snap, snap, snap.
Better hire the FBI.
Where are you going?
Oh, I thought there was an extra step. You're right, you're right.
Just give me a shit.
So when I say this game has everything, it has everything.
Surely does have Sokoban.
Adventure, action, shooting, Sokoban.
Seeds.
Seeds.
Thank you, hon.
Delicious
You've been a
cookie.
big
Delicious
help.
cookie.
You're a real hero.
A hero?
You just can't leave those who need help alone, can you? I could tell you know, hun. You're that kind of guy. Anyway, here's your reward, hun. You've earned it.
That gives us up to 20%
You'll get a
off.
discount from your next purchase.
Thank you, Lily. We'd better be careful not to get carried away and overspend, Zach.
Agent York, you're a good person. My father doesn't seem to appreciate you yet, but I do.
And I'm sure Keith and the boys feel the same.
We'll win over the
Come
old
by
man.
Anytime, okay?
We're going to win over everybody. We're going to be this town's favorite FBI agent. Just got to fix one problem at a time. Let's use our discount card.
Hey, we want food. We want to know how to raise a vegetable to be easily made.
Oh, we could buy a new suit. It raises our sex appeal.
I like that suit.
We are absolutely going to wear the pink suit next time. A sickle, you say? She has many different weapons.
She has heavy cigarettes.
I do like those. A can of hollandaise sauce.
Ew.
Just drink it on up.
No! I don't like that, Danny.
Actually gonna buy this. Oh, I already have one. Bullet worm? Knife worm?
I like the bullet worm.
Who would win, bullet worm or knife worm?
Knife worm. Very easily.
Yeah, bullet worm needs a gun worm. All right.
The discount.
We got a good deal. What's up, dude?
Keith, you're such an idiot.
Yo, dude.
You okay, Keith?
Oh, he knows about the murders. That isn't rock, FBI. Secrets and stuff. Why don't we just tell him everything?
Yeah, he should work with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we can trust this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now to the police station. And then finally the weekend can start.
I'm the smallmouth bass. Hi.
Hope someday I'll be a largemouth bass. Can we drive this? We can't. It's George's.
Danny, how come we've never had a big mouth Billy bass?
That's kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah, considering how much you and I have, like, big mouth Billy bass brains, I'm actually really surprised I haven't gotten one just to tinker around with it and make it say, like, memes or random songs.
Tell me what memes you would make it say. Alex?
I don't know! I'd probably have the fish rickroll us or something.
That's so unimaginative.
I know, that's the problem. I said I would have it do memes, but I just was saying I was writing a check that my ass can't cash when I said that.
Chat, what kind of memes would you make a big mouth Billy Bass say if you could reprogram it to say anything and it had to be memes? I'm having trouble thinking up some myself. You kind of wrote yourself into a corner.
I really did. Why did I do that? Big mouth skippity bass.
Mm-hmm.
We can have it do monologues. Oh. Dracula flow. Yeah, that's what people are gonna do now.
Is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing? And Zach, she seemed interested in you. Could you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth.
He thinks Emily is mesmerizing.
Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all.
I'm interested in this.
Didn't love or anything. what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship.
I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem.
You're pretty friendly with the ladies.
You know how criminals think.
Maybe you should
but not
teach me
women.
about how to interact with women.
Zach's just screaming in York's ear, please be normal to women, that's all.
Just be normal. There's no script you have to follow.
Don't be nervous talking to girls.
Love to see that conversation. Well, let's bookend this stream with another fancy lunch. This time without Thomas, so
I know.
This might end on kind of a bad note if everyone's just eating miserably without Thomas there. Wait a minute. Can we eat without Thomas?
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Does this break the game if Thomas isn't present? Emily. Oh no.
Enjoy.
Oh no. Emily
Enjoy.
has to serve lunch. Oh no.
It's fine.
What is she doing to their computer? She's eating like 3 tins of cookies.
Yes, there's also a big jar of shrimp. I can't tell.
That's like me at my computer, just like all these tins of cookies and cakes. Why don't you make it for us? Oh man, we're signing our own death warrant with this one.
I thought about ordering in, but... What's for dinner
I'm
today?
sorry.
I think my cooking turned out pretty good today. I might not be a wonder chef like Thomas, but I do practice every day. Well,
Making a face like our cat when he's about to sneeze.
come
Yes.
on, tell it to me straight. Yes. What?
I went into the sewer once during an investigation.
Okay, just stop right there.
Oh, it hurt us. It made us feel less awake.
Oh god. Emily, what did you do to us?
That whole scene was psycho. The way the music started playing, and then
It was like
just she was abruptly like, "I don't want to hear it. I know what you're gonna say. Don't want to fucking hear it. You're saying that my food tastes like sewer food." Well, we made a bad impression with Emily yet again, so we're gonna have to make up for that next time we play this game. But thank you for watching the latest edition of Deadly Premonition as played by the Retro Pals.
Thank you.
This is the kind of playthrough only we could do. We just get distracted. We see a lady on the side of the road and have to help her with her
drive.
problem. And then we just do whatever. That's the way to enjoy this game, in my opinion. Even after you've played it several times, you can still just like screw around, do things in your own order, make new discoveries. I've seen a couple of things tonight I haven't seen in any other playthrough of this game, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with more video games, probably. This Wednesday, we're doing a new watch-along stream, and patrons, you get a chance to vote for what we play. It's going to be either GamePro TV or Nick Arcade.
Ooh.
Whatever wins, we're going to be watching several episodes of the winner next Wednesday, so make sure you vote. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, wrap us up.
We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropal. We post full-length highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is a look at games that utilize the SNES mouse, including Mario the Early Years, which is one of my favorite Mario games because it looks terrible. I don't know how else to say it. I can't even joke. It looks like garbage, and it's really interesting to see these characters rendered in a very garbage-like way. So I very much like that episode. Do check it out. We also have a Discord. Let me just drop that link in the chat. You can join us there to discuss games, request games for us to play, and of course share your animal pics. We've seen some really good cats lately. Thank you very much. I love them. I always mention the cats. I love to see them.
Who doesn't? Lots of good cats. Keep it up, folks.
Mhm.
All right, it is officially the weekend. Go ahead and spend your weekend however you want, doing whatever you want on my treat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I officially give you permission. Oh, man.
Mhm.
We are going to raid Sasquatchulus, who is premiering her new model right now.
Oh, yeah.
She's had this in the works for a while. Sass, longtime friend of the stream. She always plays good jank. Lots of good stuff for old PCs and, like, just really shitty licensed games.
Yeah.
Exactly my kind of stream. So give her a follow if you like that kind of stuff. And say hi once we raid. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do it.
All right. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.